I have been over and over and over this evidence. All signs points to who to arrest, but nothing in this evidence corroborates that. This club, there is something about this club. I can't put my finger on it. I need answers. I need some way to get this off of the board. I guess I have no choice. CCC it is. One more time. Fuck.
Welcome to Hit the Dice, our actual play here on the GoDNet Network. Tonight, you are having another Cryptid Capture Core. That means you're getting twice the nettles that you normally do. And SG Tosh and Tiffany Vega and Misty Massey, the whole team is back. I will turn things over to Jessica, who is the GM here in just a second, but remember to like and subscribe. And if you have an indie game that you'd like to see us play or one of us run, please let us know in the comments. And you know what? I'm getting out of here so they can get started rolling some dice. Hold on. I am getting out of here. There we go.
He's still there, but now he's not. Okay, so I'm here. Hi, guys. And we're back for another adventure with the exceptional and amazing CCC. We're here tonight and we're heading to North Carolina. We're going to start introducing folks around the circle. We're going to start with Jim and go around and just introduce characters and what we're doing tonight.
Oh, so it's up to me, huh?
Yeah, the other Nettles gets to talk.
Give it time. Well, I'm Jim Nettles. Thanks, guys. I'm Jim Nettles. I write science fiction, horror, bit of this, that, and the other, as well as nonfiction kind of stuff. Right now, one of the things is that if you go to Storyblocks, my business book as part of this year's Writers Bundle out there. I'm also one of the founders of the Continual Convention and do a bunch of other mayhem. And tonight I will be, once again, reprising my role as the person who's responsible to blow shit up.
Misty, I think you're up next.
Okay. Well, hey, y'all. I'm Misty Massey. I'm the author of the Mad Kestrel series of pirate fantasy adventures. I am the associate publisher for Mocha Memoirs Press and programming director for the Saga Writing Conference, which is coming up in March of 2026. And if you're interested, go online to sagaconference.com and you can find a way to sign up and come learn all about writing from people who claim to know all about writing. Tonight, I'm going to be playing Jazz Bill Hook. She's the grease monkey of the group. If it can be driven or if it can be built out of metal, Jazz is your woman. So.
All right. Next, we have Dr. Emily McDonald. Go for it. Is she frozen?
Oh, she may be frozen.
Oh, no.
All right, we're going to move right on to SG.
Hi, yeah, I'm SG Tosh. I write gothic urban fantasy and paranormal adventure. And tonight I will be playing Dr. Pamela Drake, biologist and resident Harvard snob.
All righty, cool. We'll see if Tiffany is unfrozen. Are we unfrozen?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay. All right, and of course I'm Jessica Nettles, author of The Children of Menlo Park and Other Madness. I also am the GM tonight, so I get to run things and kind of keep these folks under some sort of control. Yeah, like that's gonna happen.
Why?
Like that's gonna happen. I mean,
Name anything entertaining where we were doing what we were supposed to do or being
that's
responsible.
true. That is true. It's more entertaining when you don't do what you're supposed to do, right? Hopefully Tiffany will rejoin us. I think she froze. So hopefully she'll be back in just a few minutes. We
I
are
hope
going.
storms aren't too bad down there tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's finally calmed down here, but I don't know exactly where she is. So, all right. So we are going to get started. So, what has happened is that a a person named Agent Becker has come to the CCC looking for you guys, and despite better judgment, they've decided to pull you guys together again. Okay. Tiffany says she'll be back in a minute. Her computer restarted.
Yikes.
So give her
Technology.
a few minutes. But you guys have been pulled together once again.
I thought we were disbanded in disgrace.
You
We were
were, but
yeah.
you know, they keep pulling you back. I don't know what is going on with your administrators. It could be any number of things, but I think they're afraid of you, but they also know that you do the best job ever, so they can't help but pull you back together.
Now, I was on vacation the last time y'all had a mission, and now I want to know what mischief y'all got up to.
Yeah, I think
There were explosions. I will say that there's always explosions, right?
there was an amazing epic explosion right at the end. If I
There
remember.
was an amazing epic explosion because the captain insisted there be.
Yes,
And
there had to
I
be.
supported
Had
it though.
to
I
be.
said it. I weighed the pros and cons, and it was the preferable solution.
It was
It
possibly the
wasn't
best
that
solution.
big of an explosion.
I
I
was
missed all the fun.
Did we have fun? Yes. So the explosion happened. They
And it was the Nettles that was a suspicious character. I don't understand why.
I don't understand
True.
either. I mean, we get accused of so many things that we do not do. I think it's just because we look guilty. I don't know.
There's a smart cousin.
Yeah. It was the mad cousin. I could name a cousin that would actually do that, but I might get in trouble. So
I can name
he knows
several
where I
cousins
live.
that do that.
Ah.
Oh my lord. So you were disbanded, but they keep pulling you back together, and nobody really knows why. They just there comes Tiffany. She returns.
They keep pulling us back together because nobody will do the job for what we charge.
That's true. That's true. I mean, how many groups agree to be paid in beer, you know?
I still think we should look at our pricing structure.
I think maybe you should.
Gone on the record multiple times.
I get
Or
paid
maybe you should go
shots. I don't know what
freelance.
y'all's problem is.
Maybe
Maybe
you
we
guys
should.
should go freelance. I
And
don't know.
explosives.
And explosive, yeah. So Tiffany, you want to introduce yourself and oh, you have a guest star.
I always have a guest star.
Yes.
I'm Tiffany Vega. I am the co-owner of Outsider Publishing. You can find all of our books. We write multi-genre books at outsiderpublishingcompany.com.
Awesome.
Keep it short and sweet.
Perfect. All right. So as I was explaining, the CCC has pulled you guys together once again, even though you have been totally disgraced. They can't seem to find other people to do the jobs that you do. So here you are. A gentleman in the bureau called Agent Becker has come to the CCC and more or less pulled some strings to get you back together because he has a friend from North Carolina who has a story that is just too weird for words. And of course, you guys specialize in too weird for words, right? So, He comes to you with a story and with a series of events that no one can explain, and that the FBI really doesn't know what to do with either. I mean, so the basics are, according to his friend Alfie, who he says is a little odd. He's known him since he was a kid, and he used to make up scary campfire stories. So he's a little weird. And he says that Alfie has been telling him about, well, he was telling him about his hiking group called the Blue Ridge Catamarans. And apparently they hike around the Linville Grandfather Mountain area a lot. And the group for a while was pretty large. They started out, or for a while they were floating at about 56 to 60 members. We'll just say 56. And they go on hikes like almost every weekend as weather allows, because it does get snowy in that part of North Carolina, and so in the winter it's hard, but they do try to go hiking as much as possible. It's a fairly large group, or it was a fairly large group, until about a year or so ago, Alfie started noticing something strange. And he noticed that every time there was a hike, for about 4 months straight, after the hikes were over, a couple of people wouldn't come back. And at first, it seems like it's just normal turnover. Club people come and go from clubs, right? Except it kept happening. And it was always a couple of people, and a couple of people, and a couple of people. And then he started thinking it was weird, but still, I mean, it was nothing he could really put his finger on other than it was weird. But on one of the more treacherous stretches of Grandfather, and Grandfather has a few really difficult places to hike in. On one of the more difficult hikes, let's see which one. Oh yeah. There's one called the Daniel Boone Scout Trail. We'll just say it was there. It's 3 miles one way, which for a lot of us is a lot. I mean, it's fairly strenuous on that particular hike. He sent out. He thought there would be strength in numbers, so he did an 8-member hike. He put 8 members on. He actually split them up. He put 8 members on that trail. Let me look and see what are the other trails. That's what happens when I have too many tabs open. He put one group on. Let's see. On the Profile Trail, which is another strenuous hike. It's a little farther, and then he sent out yet another group on, once again on Daniel Boone, but he paced them out so they were far apart from each other. They got different starts. Two of those 8-member teams had only four people come back the following month to do a hike again. So they lost basically 12 members in that turnover after that month. He has no idea where they went. There's no contact. They don't know. So now he's starting to get weirded out. And people are starting to get weirded out because with that big of a loss, every time people go out, they're starting to wonder what's going on. So now his group of 56 has dwindled over the year or so this has been going on, down to 12 members that hike regularly. because folks are afraid to come out.
Oh.
Well, and other things have happened too. The people that have disappeared, plus the people that are freaked out. So we've lost a total just from the turnover. I did the math. I think all total, I think he lost something like 20 members or so in the original turnover when he started noticing things. And then everybody else just kind of began to sit out for fear of whatever was going on was going to get them.
Got it. So
Yeah.
I want to clarify something.
Yeah.
So how this works is they would gather up at wherever they're starting their hike. Everyone would go out, and then they wouldn't all recongregate after that, right? It would just go out, and he would never see them again.
What would happen is they'd recongregate, but then the following month they wouldn't come back.
Okay.
It took me a minute to read this too. Yeah.
We did see
They
them
didn't
again.
disappear on the trail.
They didn't disappear on the trail. And I actually had to read that a couple of times because at first when I was originally reading, I was like, are they dying on the trail? And then I had questions. And then I'm like, no, that's not how that happened. So what's happening is they're disappearing after the hike.
Okay.
And it took me a couple of hours to figure that out because I'm tired. I was looking at it this afternoon after grading all day. I had no brains left. So I was writing questions in the margin and stuff going, what? And then I realized. So
Perfect time to DM.
yeah, I did. Yeah, just brain cells are gone. But I did figure that out.
So some people have disappeared and most people just are too scared to come back.
People are starting to get scared and they've dwindled down. It's dwindled down. So it's about half and half. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, if
Yeah.
it was 56 people and he's lost 20,
So that's down to 40 or so. I did the math and I don't remember what all the math is, but it's down to 40. And then he lost everybody else to just like, nope, we ain't coming back.
Nutrition.
Got it. Okay.
So
and
he's got
been
12.
no trace of the lost people.
He's not seen them come back.
But nobody's investigated up to this point.
It doesn't seem like there has been any real investigation as far as have they disappeared off the face of the earth or what.
Huh.
At least that's not explained.
And there's only one person that has seen it but is not talking.
Pretty much. There's one person that Alfie went to talk to who quit. Your Agent Becker tells you about this. And her name is Veronica LaRue.
Of course it is.
It is. She's apparently been hiking in this area all of her life. She's 29. One of the times prior to her quitting, she mentioned seeing something when she was hiking with one of the groups. She mentioned that she saw that one of the members excused themselves to relieve. Basically, they went into the woods to relieve themselves, and they didn't come back for a little bit. And so she went to check on them. And she swears she saw a pair of red glowing eyes. Mm-hmm. And then after that, she really doesn't remember much until somebody basically tapped her, probably the person she went after, and woke her up. She was paralyzed.
Wait, is this that dang Mothman again? No,
it's not the dang Mothman.
But because we took care of the Mothman, right?
Yeah, you took care of that.
Okay.
This is different red eyes. This is different red eyes. Everything has tinier red eyes.
I don't think the Mothman paralyzes people.
I was going to say, we know how to do that.
Yeah, you know how to do that.
That won't take any time at all.
So after Alfie talked to her, she wouldn't leave the house, and nobody else has apparently spoken to her, and she's not spoken to anybody else. So She's kind of keeping to herself. Whether or not she'll speak to you, who knows?
So we're gonna have to go talk to her, Veronica, talk to Alfie,
Right.
and probably
yeah.
go check out the site. Right?
Yeah. Right.
We're gonna have to go down to Pack Rats in the camp store and talk to Denny because he'll know everybody with every hiking group in the area.
Okay.
Which is in downtown Linville.
Okay. And what was his name again?
Denny owns Pack Rats.
Oh, okay. Okay, see, you know this area better than I do.
Yeah, Denny keeps us supplied for on the mountain. So
okay, Denny.
He also gives it. Well, we cook for them, and he gives us the tent for grandfather. But that's neither.
Oh, that's awesome! Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up for a second.
So here's your shameless plug, Denny.
Go, Denny. Oh, and there's Pack Rats. Okay, does he have a website? Let's find out. He has a Facebook page. Okay. Oh, that's neat. Okay. I love these little old buildings like this. I'll have to show you guys this in a minute. It's cool. All right. So before Agent Becker leaves, he warns you a little bit about Alfie. Alfie is kind of religious. No, he's very religious. And he gets offended by curse words or things that are really close to sin. Agent Becker describes him as a bit too neat, whatever that means. And he's also kind of weirded out by that. And, you know, he feels like Alfie's repressing something. Who knows? But then he may just be religious. Who knows?
You said he's too neat?
He's too neat.
Neat.
Not a writer, then.
I know that's true. All right. So we are heading we're going to head to North Carolina. Y'all already pretty much figured out most of the mission. So it's y'all want to talk to Veronica, right? And Alfie. Do you want to talk to the other 12 hikers?
Are all 12 of them useful?
I would probably start with these two and see where we're at after that.
Yeah, I think that would be smart. One other thing that he mentions about Alfie is that Alfie was involved with a famous accident in the history of the county, but I'm not sure what that accident is. And because of the situation with Boone County and questions about that, I'm not sure what that accident is. And it is not clarified in the adventure. So unless we know something about the Grandfather Mountain area and a major accident, I'm not sure how that works. So we're gonna flex a little bit. If the author is here and can private chat me the explanation of that, that would be lovely. I love you, Joe. Okay, so we've got that.
Well, while I was on my break, I modified an RV so we can drive in the RV and we can all stay in it.
Awesome.
Yay.
And,
I was actually hoping you would say something like that. Because I was looking at Grandfather Mountain going, they could camp. I'm like, gosh, I hope they have an RV.
no, it's a special RV. It gets really good gas mileage and it's got a partial electric engine and it's got plenty of room inside for everybody to stay comfortably. So,
man,
and I've stocked it up with food too.
Man, if I were giving experience points, you would get like all of them. Awesome. Okay.
Other people
So-
go to the beach for vacation. Jazz builds things.
All right. Let's see if we can get a lovely. Let's see. Where's my map? Okay. So I'm going to put up the map here so folks can see what the map kind of looks like. Let's see if I can do this properly. There we go. Is that it? Okay. Oh, I know what I can do. I'm going to have to pull it out a little bit. Hold on a second. I was looking at an eatery instead of the general. Well, I can pull it out though. Hold on. Because I was looking at an eatery in not too far from Grandfather Mountain, so I can pull it out. I was looking at Smokey's fill-in station because it looked good.
Yeah, I figure you go for pixies, but that's okay.
Pixies? Okay. I
Or
wasn't
Cotton
sure.
Pig.
I should have picked your brain about this, and it didn't occur to me until too late. Okay, now we're going to share the screen. Okay, where's the mount? Oh, where did the mount go? Oh, there it is. All right. So as usual, we have ye old Google Map, where we can actually see where we are kind of. So we are, let's pull it in just a little bit so we can see this a little bit better. So more than likely we'll get to Linville Fall first, and then the drive to Grandfather is less than 7 minutes away. I kind of planned that because I looked around to see, could we just go to Boone? But Boone's farther away. Oh, there's the vineyard. Boone is actually
It's
way
further
over
away than you
here.
think.
Yeah, it really is. And I couldn't remember. That's why I had to go look at the map. It's been 30 years. So Linville Falls is actually a whole lot closer. And Grandfather's actually beautiful. If you've not been there, people, you guys need to go. It's so pretty. And it's called Grandfather Mountain because the mountain actually looks like an old guy. It's kind of cool. All right. So y'all drive into Linville Falls first, and there's like places to eat, and I mean it's like a regular little small town sort of. Has places to eat and a little church, and we'll just say that the hiking club actually meets at All Saints Church, which is a little tiny church. And it kind of looks, let me see if I can get the picture up. Oh, yeah. The little church looks like this. It's so pretty. So they meet there. And this is where we're going to start. Y'all might want to start there in Linville. Let me go ahead and see about, since you were talking about pack rats earlier, I'll show a picture of pack rats because I figure you'll probably pull in there, like, first of all, right?
Sure.
That's good.
Sure, why not? Okay.
Nothing else. We need supplies.
Yeah, you need supplies. So you learn that pack rats is the place to go. Maybe one of you guys knows, maybe somebody told you about this. Let's see which. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. It's this one. There we go. This is pack rats, which just tickles me to death because there are so many buildings like this all over the South. And I just kind of love the way it looks. So, y'all can go in and stop there in your super Uber all fixed up RV.
Wait, I didn't see the picture. Did you guys?
Oh,
didn't
did you
pop
guys
up.
see the picture at all?
No.
I didn't share.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, why isn't it showing? Okay, stop screen. Let me try it again. Okay, let's try again. It's doing something weird. Okay. I can see the screen.
But we cannot yet.
Can you see the screen?
Oh, I think it's coming up. Yep.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yep.
so it looks kind of like that. I'm sorry.
Huh.
Yeah, anytime you can't see something, let me know. So that's what it looks like. So you pull up in your super uber cool RV to this place, and you're in the mountains, and it's the fall, so it's about this time of year, so the leaves are starting to turn, and it's kind of coolish, and it's nice. It's flannel weather.
Nice.
So you've
All right.
stopped. What do you want to do?
I guess we go in and see what anybody might know.
Sounds like a good thing.
Well, I'm going to follow.
Okay. I imagine everybody needs stuff.
Does this place sell gasoline?
Nope.
Is there a gasoline place nearby?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
we
While
can-
they're inside, I'm going to go top off the tank, and then I'll come back.
Okay. Cool.
I think I'm not going to go in right away. I'm going to kind of take a look around and just get associated with the general environment, sort of
Okay.
the flora and fauna. of the
Sounds
place.
cool. That sounds really cool. Yeah, there's a gas station nearby. We'll pretend like it's like I don't know, a little mom and pop kind of filling station.
Okay.
For reference, we're not, sorry, I was off doing something. We're not super close to Grandfather Mountain, right? This is not in the immediate area.
2.5 miles.
Yeah, you're about 2 miles out from Grandfather. I mean, you're
Okay, so-
surrounded by mountains, and that one is there. Yeah.
Okay.
I got you as close as I could, just to make things easier for me. All right, so you've gone to get gas. The captain and Dr. Emily have gone inside. Dr. Pam, are you going in with the captain, or are you riding in the RV?
I'm not doing either. I'm looking around just for like general
Oh, okay.
animal activity, things like that. Anything that seems unusual, since we are fairly close to where it happened. Just if I catch any tracks or scratch marks, anything weird.
Okay. So you're walking around pack rats, basically.
Yeah, kind of like
Okay.
in the back near those
Oh, that sounds
trees.
cool.
Not going into the forest, but just kind of surveying the like edge of the.
Okay. So you don't really see a whole lot as far as around pack rats, because it's, let me pull it up again and make sure that I know what it looks like, so that I can tell you, kind of give you a real idea. So it's okay. So pack rats kind of, let me pull up this picture. This might give you a better, fuller idea of how it actually looks around there, because it's pretty paved. Actually, it looks like it's in the woods, but it is truly not.
Okay.
So just so you understand where you are, I found a better picture is what I did. There, can y'all see that?
Oh, almost.
Hold on.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so I mean, it's close to the mountains, but I mean, it's mostly paved. So probably you're not going to see anything truly odd. People are kind of looking at you, wondering why you're wandering around behind pack rats, And there's a gas station. There's that Vallejo. Oh, there's a gas station right there, so you don't have to go far. There's a
nothing
Vallejo right
across the
there.
street.
Yeah.
What's across the street? Nope. just
Yeah, and you're across the street from a CVS. And there's,
Now that's weird.
I mean, and then it looks like some sort of city building over, around you and that kind of thing. So,
Okay.
you're
I'll just
kinda,
I'll just do like a quick circle to see if I notice anything, and then I'll go inside and
okay.
I'll join Emily and.
I mean, it seems an awful lot like a lot of a lot of small towns in that area. I mean, if you've traveled in North Carolina or South Carolina or even North Georgia, you've seen towns like this. And I mean, I think they're great. I love them. But they all have similar buildings and, a similar feel. And that CVS that's out in the middle of nowhere, and you're going, why is that there? Right. So there's not much.
All right, yeah,
And
then I'll go inside too.
yeah, okay. All right. So Denny is behind the counter going, what can I do for you?
Well, I guess we're gonna poke around, but pick up some gear and supplies and stuff. Whatever is currently out of stock in the Massey Mobile. Sorry,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Billhook Mobile.
It's pretty cool. But I mean, you can always use more. I'm sure you can use more snacks. Always.
Absolutely.
I'm looking
And
for dragon's breath shells, but that's me.
okay.
So I guess we're going to say, hey, do you know anything about the hiking club that meets around here?
Oh yeah. The hiking club meets over at All Saints. They get together about once a month. And they go hit the trails up at the mountain. And sometimes they go other places too, but Grandfather's such a great place to go hiking. It's so pretty and so nice. And there's lots of places to go. And there's some of the hiking trails that are pretty strenuous, so they really enjoy that. So yeah, they meet there. Guy named Alfie. What's his last name? I can't remember. Does he have a last name? I thought Alfie Barnes. Is the director of the group. They're called the Catamarans, Blue Ridge Catamarans, I think. Yeah, they come in here and get stuff, snacks and things and extra gear. When they have a new member, they'll come in and help them buy gear. Real nice folks. Kind of gotten smaller over the last year. The group has. And they seem to be having trouble keeping members or getting new members. I don't know what's happened. With this group, there's always drama and stuff, so you just don't know.
With that group, there's always drama?
Well, no, with groups like this in general,
Oh, got
there's
it.
not particular drama with these people, but, you get a big enough group of humans,
Sure.
there's going to be drama, right? And I'm wondering if there's not some sort of weird drama going on with these folks, but I don't know. For them to go down from, they were a pretty large group a year or so back, and now it's dwindled. And I think I see maybe 12 cars in the parking lot now on a Saturday.
Do you know
So
what kind of areas they're hiking or what areas they're going to?
Well, from what I can tell from their talking and everything, and the stuff that Alfie puts up on the bulletin board, it's mostly Grandfather Mountain, the area around Grandfather Mountain, and those trails. He tries not to make it. They do challenging hikes, but a lot depends on who's in the group as to how far they go or what kind of hike they're going to take for the weekend. If they've got a lot of beginners, they're going to take some of the trails on the mountain that are less strenuous. Like if he's got a bunch of newer hikers, he might take them out on like something like the extension trail, which is it's not even a half a mile, or it's a little over half a mile one way, or maybe one of the easy ones like the Niwadi Trail, which is like a little over a mile one way, so they get like kind of used to it. But if he's got some of the older members or he's got a bigger group, they may try for one of the advanced or strenuous ones like Daniel Boone Scout Trail. I think they've done that once or twice, or maybe a few more times than that. It just really depends. But they seem to like Grandfather Mountain the best. That seems to be where they go the most.
You've never gone hiking with them before, have you?
No, I'm usually working here.
Makes sense.
I
How's the
just
bear? How active are the bears right now?
let's see. It's fall. How active are the bears in the fall? I really, as a game master, I don't know that. So how about
They're
active
they're
are they?
starting to calm down about now. It's
Okay, so
about
that's
getting
what he would say. They're starting to calm down. It's getting time for hibernation, I would expect, and that kind of thing. They're just getting calm.
And do you know anything about Valerie? Was that her name?
Veronica.
Veronica.
Veronica. I haven't seen her with the group in a while, and I haven't seen her in here. She used to come in here all the time. She's been coming in here since she was a little bitty person, and her dad used to take her on hikes all the time. And then, gosh, maybe how long ago? Maybe about 4 or 5 months ago, she just stopped coming. I haven't even seen her around town, which is unusual. Because usually, even if I don't see her in here, I'll see her grocery shopping or, maybe going over to Pixie's or, see her over at Smoky's once in a while. But I mean, I haven't seen her at all, which is really weird. I don't think she's moved, but who knows?
Well, is it all locals or that are in the hiking group? We saw some of the pictures and stuff around, and
Yeah, it's mostly locals. We got a few folks that come down from Boone and hike sometimes with them. And I think they do that just simply because they like it over here because it's a little less, maybe a little less touristy. Because Boone gets kind of full sometimes. But mostly it's locals. Mostly it's folks from around here and up closer to grandfather. Folks that are kind of familiar with the area. There's there are people that do move into the area from other places. But I mean, for the most part, it's locals. And like the LaRues have been here for at least 30 years, so they aren't natives. They moved in, but they've been here for 30 years.
So I'm not from here, obviously.
Okay.
If I wanted to go for a hike, not knowing the area, what sort of like dangers, predators would I need to be worried about?
Bears, mostly.
Bears.
There are wolves, but I mean, it's coyotes. It depends on the season too.
But like now, if I was gonna go
now,
sounds like not bears.
Not so much bears. Maybe some wolves. But everything is starting to like quiet down because it's getting towards winter. But these guys hike as long as there's not snow. Right. As long as they can get to the trails. So, they could encounter all kinds of stuff depending on the weather, the season. If they're hiking in the summer, of course, the bears are going to be more active, and other creatures like the wolves will be more active. But
but they would know how to.
One would hope that they would. I think Alfie probably would because he's experienced. Veronica would because she's experienced. Mm-hmm. If they've got less experienced hikers, they might not.
Okay.
I mean, hopefully Alfie's teaching them things like that.
Well, if they stick around long enough, right?
If they stick around long enough, they will learn those kind of things.
So, like, what kind of weird stuff goes on around here? out in the
Oh,
woods.
well, I
I mean,
mean, there
Brown
have
Mountain's
been,
just across the ridge, so
yeah, I mean,
Pam's
there,
been trying to be subtle.
yeah,
It's like, oh
there's,
God.
I mean, there have been the hikers that haven't been coming back, and there's been some. I mean, people bat around weird crap all the time, right? So have all kinds of crazy stories about Bigfoot, right, and Sasquatch, and it's like I don't know if they're real or not. People tell
They're
stories.
real.
well, like we saw the statue of one that's right down here at the florists and all that kind of stuff. So
Right, right. I mean, we accept that he's probably there. But I mean, I can't envision based on the stories of Bigfoot, I can't see that as the thing that's like messing with the hikers.
So you
I
do
can't
think
see
something's messing with the hikers, though.
I mean they're disappearing, but and they're leaving the group, but some of them are locals and you would think you would see them. Once again, it's like Veronica, you would think you would see them. But I've not really seen some of them. I've not seen in like months and months, and I don't know if they've moved away. I don't know what's happened, but it doesn't seem to be it's weird. The disappearances don't seem to be enough to like rattle the cages of the authorities, if that makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah, I am finding it a little weird that this hasn't been reported to the police or something.
I don't know if Alfie has said anything to the police or if they haven't found anything that's worth pursuing. I don't understand. But I mean, I've noticed just, the only reason maybe that I've noticed though is that these are people that regularly came in here and bought stuff and
Right.
now they're not. So maybe they've stopped with their hiking altogether and I just don't see them anymore. Maybe some of them moved away. It just seems a little odd to me. And it seems odd that nobody, if they've really gone missing, why is nobody asking questions? It's just weird.
It's true.
And
well, is there any gear you think we should take with us if we were going to go hit some of the harder trails?
Good question.
he starts going around and picking out some things like, extra walking sticks and, the hiking sticks. He checks out your foot gear and kind of what kind of foot gear are you wearing? What kind of shoes are you wearing?
I'm still wearing I'm still wearing the old boots. So
Oh, you're fine. What about everybody else? She's kind of checking your footwear out.
I never thought about it, but I would think that we were in like uniforms. So like,
Okay. I've never really thought about it either.
Yeah.
So give it some thought.
assumed
He's
we
going to
weren't
sell you some
for-
boots.
I'm probably wearing boots, but I doubt that they're like military grade.
Okay. Jazz, what you wearing?
I am wearing sturdy boots and denims.
Okay. So
Yeah.
probably good hiking boots.
Yeah.
Okay. So he looks at you, Dr. Pam, and says, you need some hiking boots. Are you going to fall down the mountain?
Okay.
Ain't going to lie.
gonna break an ankle.
Going to break an ankle and then Captain over here is going to have to carry you out, or one of these ladies going to have to carry you out. No. And he starts pulling out some nice looking boots that look really sturdy. And
Okay.
yeah. So, and starts like pulling out several boxes for you to try on so you can because he knows he's going to make some bank on this. So, and he's not trying to rip you off. He just wants you to have good boots.
I buy the nicest pair he has.
I mean, you're on the expense account, right?
Well,
what are
and
they
they've
gonna
been
say?
jerking us around. So yeah, I'm going to buy the nicest ones I have. In fact, I don't know. I mean, it seems like everybody here might need an upgrade in footwear.
maybe.
Yeah. I might even encourage you to buy a couple of pair of boots, you know.
It's not
And
a bad
socks.
idea.
Don't forget good socks.
Good
Good
socks
are the
too.
key to surviving a
Mhm.
hike.
That's right. Good solid socks. So if you need solid socks, he's got those too. He's got some really good hiking socks. I
Yeah,
think it's
since you mentioned the expense count, we may as well stock up and
yeah, good
Get some
socks,
batteries.
Upgrade everything. Just
batteries, backpacks. He's like, I can set
Hairspray.
this up.
Water
Hats,
bottles.
yeah,
Bowie knife.
goggles. We got you
Night vision.
covered, man.
Great. Sounds great.
Yeah, before it's over with, you guys are totally outfitted.
Now I remember why we do this. Why we put up with this crap from them.
That expense account. See, now I'm jealous. I want boots too.
We'll throw a pair in for you.
bedazzled so that
I
we
think-
can find the body.
Awesome.
Whenever we're done with this, I'm ready to go talk to. I think I would like to go talk to Veronica.
Okay.
I think I'll go talk to Veronica as well, just because I'm a cursing pagan witch, and I don't think I fit in with Alfie all that much.
Yeah.
I guess someone will say hi to Alfie.
Well, I think Emery and Jazz, like, if he needs some, I don't know, encouragement, I think you guys will be better at that.
Oh, this ought to be
Right.
fun. Lord help. Okay,
But Veronica
so
needs she needs gentle, I think.
yeah, so you guys are going to go see Veronica. So Emery and Jazz are going to go see Alfie then. Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, this is going to be fun. All right. All right. So we're going to go and try to visit Veronica first. You have been provided with her address. Y'all give me a second because I don't have a picture for her house. So I'm going to try to find a nice little house.
Look at Zuma, which is just
Look
around
at-
the corner.
I'm going to look on Zillow is what I'm going to do.
Best way.
Oh, I'm terrible. Let's see. I don't want anything that big. Come on. Oh, hell. Let's see. It's a small, like a little small older house. Older house. Let's see if we can find something. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Oh, that's a Dixie. That's the Pixie Inn. Never mind. It's a shame. Ah, okay. I won't spend too long. They keep showing me these big, huge monster houses, and I don't want those.
That's because that's
Okay.
all they're building out there these days.
Yeah, and they're ugly, and I don't like them. So, basically, you drive down. She lives at just. Let's see, where she lives.
Yes, we don't have the car, so we're like.
Oh, so
Ubering.
you're kind of walking. Okay.
Oh, we're walking. Okay.
Okay, so you don't have a
Yes.
car. So luckily she
If we have
lives.
a camper, don't we now have a landing craft of a car to haul around with it?
I would think you would. I would think that you would also have a car because I think that
No,
Jazz
you know
would
what we
be
have?
clever
You know
enough.
what we have? We have e-bikes.
Oh, that's cool.
We
Yes.
have
Yes.
e-bikes attached to the back of
E-bikes.
the RV for everybody.
Yay. All right. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So
Are they armored e-bikes?
Sure they are. Sure they are. Okay, so I see one. So you are not, because you're on bikes. Let's see, where are we? You are able to go pretty far on them, but we're not going to take you real far. You're going to go down. Okay.
Because we're going to kill whatever batteries.
Yeah. So you're going to drive down from where you are at Pack Rats and follow the instruction. You've got like a general address, so you find the instructions And so I found a house, and it's on a little place called Beach Street, and so it takes you maybe about 5 or 10 minutes. You drive past All Saints Church, go down Carolina, and then turn, and then it's it's a it's not a huge house. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's a nice house there. So, okay, I found one. Yay. I probably shouldn't be so detailed, but
I like it.
okay. So we are going to go. It's 101 Beach Street, and it kind of looks like, or it does look like this. Hopefully, it'll come up in a minute. It's got a little tiny porch on it and giant bush on the side. Looks like it might have a cat too.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really cute.
It
It's
is
kind of
cute.
cute and homey. And of course, the leaves are now, they're not green. Of course, they're turning color. It's a really cute little house. Oops, wrong way. Where'd I go? Ah,
You went too far down the street.
I went down the street, so I'm going to stop. But it's there. It's yeah, I'm down somewhere else now. So I went I went down too far, but it's 101 Beach Street, and it is adorable. There we go. Oh, right there. Oh, it is Watauga Street. Okay, there it is again. So it's really cute. All the blinds are pulled. It's probably about, I'm going to say it's about 3:00 in the afternoon.
Does the front yard look like it's been maintained, or is it overgrown?
It looks maintained. Primarily, but you can tell that, if you look around, you can look around the yard a little bit to see, see what you see in the yard. Because, like I said, the blinds are pulled. And you're on your bike, so you could probably enter the yard without being seen. I'll just say that. If you wanted to take a look-see around the yard a little bit.
Yeah, I'll go try to covertly look around.
Okay. So if you walk around the back, there is a little driveway, and you'll notice that there is a car, but it looks like it's been sitting there for a little bit.
Like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's actually a little building out back. If you go you can look in the little building if you want, or you can try to look inside the little building if you want.
Yeah. Let's take a look in it.
Okay.
Interestingly enough, once you go in, it looks like this is where, yard tools are kept, that kind of thing, but there's no lawnmower.
Huh. All right.
So somebody's taking care of the yard, but who knows what's going on.
Okay. So she might not even be here for that matter.
She might not be here. Who knows?
Is there any packages at the front door?
Newspaper.
Actually, no. Nothing. Everything seems like, and the mailbox. There's actually not a mail. I don't think there was a mailbox with that thing. I don't think. But at that house, so we're gonna say there's not a mailbox per se, but if you look at the front door, there's like a mail slot. Okay.
Okay. So it might have all just gone directly inside.
Yeah. And it looks like the porch hasn't been swept in a while. There are spider webs. This time of year you get spiders and stuff. So there are gigantic spider webs where it hasn't been swept. The leaves have begun falling in earnest because it's the end of October, and so it looks though like the leaves have been swept up or have been, raked, which is weird when you look at the porch and it's not been swept. It's kind of weird.
Okay. I think go knock on the door.
That's
Sure.
what I was just going to say. Yep.
All right. Yeah, we go knock on the door.
You hear movement inside, but nobody comes to the door. But you hear movement.
Okay. Before I knock again, I'm going to ask, do we want to introduce ourselves? And if so, like, what do you think is going on right now? Because I'm wondering if we should lead with, like, I'm, more like a PhD, you're a folklorist. Like, what do you think is more likely to open the door?
Introduce ourselves, and maybe that might be more calming.
Yeah.
For her. So,
Okay.
like, knock again and say, like, hey, this is, we're with. Obviously, we can't say who we're with, but
we can just say we're doing a wellness check. It's not totally a lie.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, that's what I do. Knock on the door, and I say, Veronica, this is my name is Dr. Pamela Drake. I'm here to check up on you. I'm doing a wellness check. I'm joined by my friend Dr. Emily McDonald. We just want to make sure you're okay.
You hear some shuffling on the inside, and you're not sure what's happening exactly. And you think you see somebody looking out the blinds kind of at you. And she looks kind of a little like, huh. You can tell there's a female's eyes.
Okay.
A female what?
Female eyes. So a female what? We don't know. Just kind of looks at you.
Do we have badges like we can flash? Like,
or medical credentials or something?
Something, or like just so we can be like, like a Sam and Dean Winchester.
We did decide that one time that we did have badges.
Oh, we did. Okay.
So. I think so.
I want to kind of like flash my badge, like that we're real. Don't have to
You're not cops.
Yeah, we're not cops. We're just here to check on you.
You're not from here. You're not from here. What are you doing? Why would you do a wellness check? You're not from here.
Well, we were told by, do we want to say Alfie's name?
I don't know.
Or do we just want to say an agent told us that we, you may be in need?
Just a friend of yours contacted us?
Yeah, we can go that route. Somebody close to you was worried about you, so they sent us here to do a check to make sure you're okay. Do you mind?
She backs away from the blinds, and then you hear the door kind of open, and it's got the little chain on it and all of that. She's looking out of the little slit, going, "What friend?"
Called me on my bluff.
What friend? You got 10 seconds.
Mountain folks are suspicious. You've already.
I guess. God. I guess we just have to be honest with her.
So Alfie contacted an agent of friend of ours and said that he was worried about you, that he hadn't seen you for months. And we're stopping by to make sure everything's okay.
Oh my God, Alfie. Alfie.
Do you mind if we ask a few questions and talk to you? See what's going on?
He just wants me to come out of the house again.
You don't have to come out of the house.
No, if you don't mind us coming in.
We can talk like this too, if need be. If this is more comfortable for you. Or if you're okay with us coming inside, we can do that too. But you absolutely do not have to come out.
Well, crap. Okay. Let me think about what she's going to do here. I'm just looking and going, how far can I push this? She looks at the two of you back and forth for a minute and then closes the door real quick. And you hear some more shuffling. and some sort of muttering, like she's talking to herself. And then the door opens, and she's wearing a sweatshirt and some sweatpants, and she's like, "Okay, I don't know what you want to talk about. Alfie knows everything, so I don't know why I have to talk about this. There's a reason I've hidden
Well,
for this long because I don't want to talk about it, and that's all he wants to talk about. And there's nothing that I know any more than I've said to him. And he thinks it's something more, and I don't know. But come in. Sure,
Thank
come
you.
in."
Thank you.
I feel like I'm gonna kind of like walk behind, and I'm gonna text the captain and Jazz and let them know that Alfie should know everything that happened, just because that is like, obviously if he's concerned about something, he knows what is going on. I
Right,
think that is an important part.
right.
Jazz
And
texts you back a thumbs up emoji.
Awesome. Yay.
Because, Terrence doesn't like technology. I ain't
unless it
texting.
explodes.
Call me or nothing.
Oh my lord. All
Okay.
right.
So I followed them in.
Yep.
Okay. So the house is actually, for somebody that's been inside the house for as long as she has, the house is actually taken. It's neat. It's clean. It looks like nothing unusual is going on. Other than, I mean, it doesn't look like anything has changed. But the moment you get in, once you guys get in, she locks the door behind you. Like, nope.
Ooh, okay. But all the windows are down. Like all the
Yeah.
shades are down.
All the
And
shades are down.
are there lights on, or is it dark in here?
She's got one lamp on
Okay.
next to the fireplace
Can we tell like
in her chair.
what she was doing in here before we interrupted her? Is like the TV on or anything like that? Or is she just sitting there?
She turns off the television as y'all walk in.
Okay.
Just to have, she's like, "I'm not crazy about the silence, but you're here, so it's okay. Come on in."
I understand. So I know you don't want to talk about this, and I don't blame you, but the problem with taking someone else's word for something that happened is it's their word, and it's a filter. So we want to get it straight from you about why it is you haven't left the house for 5 months.
It was those eyes. I don't like talking about it, but
I know.
the last hike I went on, there was something watching us. And watching my friend and watching me, and it got in my head. And I couldn't move. And I knew it was hunting me. And it probably still is. It might still be hunting me. And all I know is it wanted my life and my friend's life. And I don't want to take any chances. I'm in the house. That's it. And it's driving me crazy. I want to be out there, but I can't go back out there.
When you say that it was in your head, like, did you hear it talking to you? Did you feel like
No, it was just hungry. That's what I felt.
you felt hungry?
I saw the eyes, and it felt like it was wanting to eat me. Whatever it was.
Did you see anything else other than the eyes? Like,
No.
hands,
It
nothing.
just kept staring at us.
Can we back up just in the timeline for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Do you remember where you were roughly when this happened, or what had happened right before this started?
We were hiking. We were hiking Grandfather, and we were on what trail were we doing? We were doing Daniel Boone that day. And it's a pretty strenuous hike. And we had gotten. Let's see, where does the trail go? Here, hold on. I've got a map for it, so we were on the back end of it, away from the camp, because there's some camping sites along that trail, but we were on the back end, which meant we were towards the back, also towards the back end of the national park. The trail actually goes really close to Blue Ridge Parkway, 301. You can actually see it once you get out of the trees a little bit, but we weren't quite there, so we were like in the woods, and my friend Johnny decided to relieve himself, but then he was gone for a long time, and so I was chosen to go and check out to see if everything was okay. And then the eyes happened, and yeah.
Did your friend happen to see the eyes as well?
I don't think so. I don't know that he saw anything. I never really asked, because the next thing I remember was somebody was shaking me to wake me up, and I didn't know where I was at first or what had happened. So, and after that, I really didn't want to talk about it. I just wanted to get out of there and get everybody else out of there.
Was it Johnny that shook you, or was it someone else?
It was someone else. Someone else came for both of us, I think.
Got it. So somebody was sent after you.
Yeah. Have more people disappeared? Have more people left the club?
The numbers are dwindling. We're trying to figure out what is going on.
Wonder if it has to do with that thing.
Well,
Whatever it was.
Honestly, maybe.
Maybe.
Something that we want to find out.
It really ticks me off. I really do love hiking.
Now,
And
do you
now I
know
can't.
exactly where you were at when this happened?
Sounds like
Probably towards the last mile to half a mile towards the back, before you either turn around and come back or take the loop around and go to Nawadi, which is another trail that's another mile or so that circles back. You can do either one. And it circles back and takes you around by Storyteller Rock and that kind of area, or that area. It doesn't take you back the way you came. So either way, if you took the loop and went down Nuwadi, you would end up turning back around. It would just make it the walk back longer.
Now, is there any landmarks, trees, something that is like
there
visible?
is?
Tell us where you were standing when you saw this.
Not really, because once you get past the last campsite area, it kind of gets all wooded, and there's not really any markers until you hit the half mile mark. And then, of course, there's the sign there that says, "Hey, you're at a half mile left." You know,
I think we can probably triangulate from
or
this.
or it marks the first half mile if you're walking back towards the campgrounds, the larger campgrounds.
What time of day was this roughly? Do you remember?
Oh Lord, oh, we'd been there. I would think that it would have been probably probably closer to the end of the day.
Okay.
We'd
Late
been
afternoon?
hiking. Yeah,
Fair?
yeah.
Okay.
And we were planning on camping, but then I saw that, and I know for me, I decided I needed to go home.
Mm-hmm. And you obviously told Alfie about this. Did you tell everybody else as well?
No,
Nope. Just
Nope.
Alfie.
nope,
Okay.
nope, just Alfie, because Alfie came looking for me.
Got it. After you stopped coming to.
Yeah, yeah, he came and talked to me,
Got it.
and
And
haven't
what did
talked
he want
to
to
anybody
know?
since. Yeah.
What did
What?
he want to know about it? Like why you stopped coming, or
Yeah,
what?
he wanted to know why I stopped coming and
And you told him.
what was going on, and I don't know if he believed me or not. He just wanted me to come back, and I'm like, I can't. And I can't even really talk to you very much. And this is the most I've talked to anybody like since it happened and since I talked to him.
Well, we appreciate you talking to us. And I'm going to shoot Emily a look, kind of like asking, like, does this sound like anything you've heard of before?
Can I roll to see if I have?
Sure, you can roll.
Because right now all I have is red eyes.
Yeah, there's not a
Psychic.
lot to go on.
What do you want me to roll?
Okay, so
Sure.
you roll a d6 for field of expertise. If you have anything that might help you, like a piece of gear that might help you.
I have my book of creatures and what did I call it the first time? I cannot remember what I called it, but it's a book of all the legends and myths.
Oh, yeah, a cryptozoology book.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could do that. So that adds a d6. So you would end up having 2d6. And remember, just for those of you who have just joined us, and also for a reminder for the rest of us, remember that a 6 is success, 4 to 5 is success with complication, 1 to 3 is failure, and a double 6 is the critical success. So,
okay, my first roll is a 4.
Okay.
Second roll is a 4.
Okay. So success with a complication, which is not surprising with the small bit of information, red eyes and hungry. So basically, this description describes several different creatures. Some of the creatures don't even live in this area, which makes it even more complicated. Okay. You've got, of course, the Mothman, which probably that's not what's going on here. Mothman generally isn't hungry, right? Or at least you've never heard stories of that. Red eyes could be there's stories of demons that have red eyes. Once again, usually hunger doesn't come with demons. It could be. Some people have said that Bigfoot has red eyes, but not often. And Bigfoot, once again, is he hungry? He doesn't usually eat people. that we
That
know
we
of.
know of.
That we know of. That we know of. Maybe this is a cannibalistic Bigfoot. We don't know. You've got the possibility. I mean, you find that werewolves sometimes are just described with red eyes. So are vampires.
Hmm.
I mean, there's a short list, right? So that's where the complication comes in. Without more information, it's hard to know. But one thing that you do notice, because I don't know how your book is separate, is it separated into regional cryptozoology? How's it separated out?
Yeah, let's do regional, like northern, like Northern America, Central America, South America. Then each like continent has its own little like
Okay. Yeah,
area.
because I mean, that's a good way to separate them out. Um, there's nothing that seems for for the Appalachians doesn't seem to add up. At least as far as your book can tell.
Okay.
Now, it may be that you've just missed it. You're looking really fast. Where there's something's not adding up here. As far as you being able to find something in this particular region that kind of connects up. It's weird.
So I'm gonna shoot her a look and kind of be like,
Okay.
not really.
All right. So I take that to mean that we need to talk more. And so I'm going to just say, well, thank you so much for agreeing to talk to us. I'm on a level with you. We believe you. We believe you saw something up there, and we are here to try to make sure it doesn't bother anyone else, and that you can go outside again without being scared of it.
I'm going to stay here until I hear from you.
I think that's very fair. And as soon as we know what we're dealing with, and hopefully, the next time you talk to us, it'll be good news.
I have
Thank
one
you.
Yes.
Yes.
Last question.
Okay.
Your yard is beautiful. Who takes care of it for you?
That's
Oh,
true.
I have people for that. Luckily, because I work from home, I make enough money that I can have a yard guy that comes and does that, and I pay him through the postal slot. He thinks I'm pretty weird.
I might have to get that number from you later because it's beautifully done.
I appreciate that. And she kind of smiles awkwardly and leads you to the door, and you have had your discussion with Veronica.
And then as we're pushing our bikes away, I assume you tell me what you do know.
That nothing really kind of adds up. Like there's really not a known creature around here that fits that particular red eyes hungry. But if we kind of piece together different regions, it might fit.
Yeah.
Right.
Vampire sounds closest to me with the paralysis and the fascinate
But it was, she said it was late or like early evening. It wasn't quite dark out.
Yeah, that's true. But she didn't actually see a thing either. She was psychically attacked.
Yeah.
That's weird. All right.
All
On our
right.
bikes and ride back to the
All right.
pack rat.
All righty. So y'all are biking back to back to where you started. So what are Captain Emery and yeah, okay.
So I guess we're going to go talk to Alfie.
Okay.
I can't wait for this.
So let me
Who,
see.
according to this text, knows everything.
Now, whether or not he
beat it out
does,
of him, we're going to blow up his house.
well, I mean, there has to be an explosion, right? That's
There will be an
hilarious.
explosion before it's over with.
There will be an explosion before it's over with. I have no doubt. So you
I'll be
guys
around.
are lucky in that Alfie also lives really close in, and he lives over past Pixie Produce in that area. Let's see if I can find something here. Maybe I can make up something. Here we go. Let's find out what this looks like. Okay. Oh, that's excellent. Okay. So Sean told me I couldn't share anything and share a screen until he got back. So I don't know if
No
he's back
worries.
yet. So he lives where does he live? Let me go back. He lives on State Road 1350, and also he lives in a little red house next to a church, and has a metal fence around it, and when y'all drive up, it has like a little porch and a basketball hoop. It's got a little building out back, and there's a truck parked right next to the house, so it looks like he's home. There's also a little white house right next door to it. Looks like it's an older home, so it's really cute. And also an interesting point is that the power pole that's right next to the house is kind of wavy. I don't know if that's because of the photograph or because it's just wavy. It's kind of weird.
After the hurricane, who knows?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But the house is lovely. Very much a nice little farmhouse kind of deal.
So I guess we're gonna go knock on the door.
Okay. So it takes a minute, and then Alfie Barnes shows up. He's just shy of 40. He looks like your average 40 something hiker, with short hair and little glasses, and kind of wearing hiking sandals. Even though it's cooler, he's still wearing the hiking sandals and some shorts, and he kind of looks at you and goes, can I help you?
Yeah, we got a call from a friend of yours that made a call to us to come down and have a chat. We wanted to find out a little bit more about your hiking club.
Oh, you must have talked to Becker. Okay.
He might have sent us on down to see what we can do to help you out.
Alrighty. Well, I mean, come on in. Y'all want some coffee?
Absolutely, dark and black,
Awesome.
kind of like the pit of my soul.
He kind of pauses. Well, I hope it's not that dark and black.
You know,
We can do something about that, He invites you in, kind of keeps an eye on you.
that's on brand.
Okay, am I feeling flirting going on between him and the captain?
No.
Oh, okay. I can go back and out.
You're sensing religious nervousness.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right.
No flirting. No flirting.
Still on brand.
On brand.
I just didn't know if I needed to go wait in the RV.
No.
That would have been so fun, though.
It would have been fun. It would have been really fun, but no.
This is fun too.
Next monster.
So
Well, we got a call, and we want to know what we could try to do to help. But is there anything you can tell us about what's been going on? We kind of know that your group's been dropping off. First thing we want to make sure is everybody's okay.
Honestly, there are folks I haven't seen since they left, so I don't know. I don't know how to qualify okay, other than they've left the group and I haven't seen them since they left.
Local folks?
Yeah, some of them are local folk, and I don't know if they just moved away or have decided that I've done something wrong to them and just don't talk to me, or
Has
just
anybody
what.
dropped by their homes to check on them?
Um, I've tried. Some people are farther out than I go. You know, some people are all the way in in Boone, and sometimes I can't get out there. And
Gotcha.
some folks just I've lost contact with. But it does seem weird because it was for a good long while, or for a good while, it was people were dropping in. It was always two people, and they would always disappear after a hike. Like we would do a hike, and everybody would be excited, and then they would disappear.
So, and it would always be two people at a time.
Yeah, it was strange. And I don't know whether to call the police because I might just be being ridiculous and they might, you know, just be bugging off because they don't want to hike anymore. And then the cops are called and they're like, "You're crazy." I don't know. But I literally have not seen some people since they left the group.
Well, so just by nature, some of the things that we come across every now and then, any chance, or is there anything any of your folks have said while they were out on a trip that might have not been right or
Well,
might have spooked them a little?
there was Veronica, but I think Becker told you about Veronica, right?
Yeah.
Well, a little bit, but I mean, not a whole lot. Basically said that one of your crowd had seen something, but didn't tell us a whole lot about it. He didn't seem to know a whole lot himself. So I didn't know if what you could tell us and maybe tell us in your own words, because that's always a whole lot more helpful.
Veronica Veronica saw something in the forest, and it scared her bad enough, or something happened where she was paralyzed. And when when folks from her particular hiking group found her, she was standing there staring into the woods and not moving. And she had gone to check in on another hiker who had gone to relieve himself because that's what you do. You check on your buddies so nobody gets lost in the woods. Even though we're pretty familiar with grandfather and all the trails, you know, it's still the forest, right? So you check on each other. And then that happened. And she swears that she saw red eyes and that she felt like something was hunting them.
What time of day was it?
It was close to dusk. It was getting close to dark, but not quite dark. The sun had not set yet, but it was getting close. And they were getting ready. I think they were getting ready to turn back around to come back to camp because we were going to camp that night. She absolutely refused after that. I don't know exactly what it was. She didn't get a good look at it besides the red eyes. I don't know what the other camper saw or didn't see, but he didn't seem to have anything to say. Um,
Maybe
but
it was
she
eye
was.
shine or something like that, or was it that late?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Was it like eye shine kind of red eyes, like sometimes you'll get, with headlamps and stuff reflecting off the back of the eyes, or
She said they were red. That's all she said. She said they were glowing red.
where were you guys?
I had split. We had just enough people to split into two groups. And so I split us up, and I had some beginners, and we were over on which trail were they on? I had taken them around around down Niwadi, and we were coming back from Niwadi. And what I'd planned on doing was coming back down Niwadi and circling around and going back to camp. And they had come from camp up the Daniel Boone Trail, and were going to turn around with us and go back when we joined them. So we'd actually made our way and approached from a different trail to come in to go back to camp together. There's a way to do that. So we were going to meet each other and go back together, but we hadn't quite gotten there yet when this happened.
So do you know where they were when they were hiking when she saw it, or?
They were about maybe a mile, half mile from where we were supposed to meet. And that's when she saw the thing. And it was away from any of the camp groups or any of the camping areas. So it was in the woods.
And nobody else has reported seeing this red-eyed thing?
I've not heard anything, but I mean, it's possible it's still there and just nobody's talking. I don't know. It's just really creepy.
Could you give us a map? So is everybody dropping out after hiking just that area, or are there other places you guys have been going to and then
Pretty
people
much
drop out after?
Pretty much it's been dropping every time we hike. People have been dropping. So they've been seeing things, but they haven't said anything to me about it. They've just been leaving.
Yeah, but is it all in that same area, or are you hiking a bunch of different areas?
We've been hiking. We've hiked pretty much all the trail. We hike all the trails on Grandfather. I mean, I even split the group up when it was much larger into 3 groups of 8 at one point, and they took different trails. And I lost after that big hike. We lost 4 from each group. They did not come back. No explanation. They just didn't come back. So I lost 12 people after that one hike. Just disappearing. Don't know.
Is there any sort of folklore that you being a local and all, is there any sort of folklore around that area that might fit this situation?
Well, this is the weird thing. Generally speaking, the biggest folklore probably around here is probably Bigfoot. But I mean, it's what Veronica told me was that she was paralyzed and she felt like something was in her head saying something about being hungry. And I don't know, it seems almost vampire-like, but I don't know. I mean, it could be something else that maybe it's something that came from outside the community and has infiltrated it.
Have you got numbers for like any of your hikers that have dropped off or disappeared, or?
All total at the height of everything, I had something like what was it? I know the number. I can't find it. Where is it?
I mean, like their phone numbers or anything like.
Oh, phone numbers. Sure, he has a list, and honestly, the thing doesn't say whether or not he's tried to call them or not. And this is something that I'm not sure.
Well, would you mind like taking us out there and showing the area?
Sure, I'll take you.
What time of day is it right now?
It is. Oh gosh, it's almost 10. So, it is. It's getting close to dusk. It's not quite there yet, though. Y'all have time to get out there by dusk.
Okay.
Well, why don't you take a ride with us? We'll
He looks a little discomforted, but he's like, okay.
I'll text the other two and tell them to meet us at the RV.
Okay.
yeah, and Jazz, we probably all want to put trackers, including on him, just so we don't lose him.
Natch. We can do that.
And so the
Okay.
RV, you're at his house. So you give us the address to his house, or
Absolutely.
we're going that way?
Y'all start pedaling.
In our little
Should
bike.
bite.
Yeah, they're e-bikes. You're just riding.
Yeah.
You've not been on those hills, though. I can't see that battery lasting that long.
I built it. It's special.
It's supercharged. Super.
Yeah.
English, it's hard.
You know, expense account.
All right, so we all meet up.
We get in the RV and head out. Set up.
Sure.
Is there anything our folklorist can like subtly do to test our our ride along to see if there's any kind of critter tendencies?
Like because right now the only thing, like we were talking about, I can obviously see if you want some garlic.
Well, it's daytime, so
Yeah, so not a vampire.
is it a full moon?
Ooh.
I think if
That's
it was a full moon,
interesting.
he wouldn't go out with us, probably.
I mean, and also, I mean, it might be a full moon, but you can't tell right now because it's not sunset.
Right.
You could check the calendar and
I was
see.
gonna say I'll whip out my phone and check Google.
Okay, so actually, it's
I would think based on our particular profession, we would know a few of those things.
yeah.
I think
So-
our best bet is have Pamela try to get a piece of his hair, some kind of DNA, to test his DNA while we're driving.
Okay, that'll be interesting. I don't know how you're
think
going to
that's
do
the best
that, but okay, I'm willing to let you try. I tell you what, it's going to be expertise, and you're doing a thing, and you're going to have to use a piece of gear to. Let's do 3d6 on that and just see what happens.
For me?
Yeah.
Okay. My sleight of hand or something. Highest roll was a 5.
Okay, so that is a success with complications.
Oh, great.
Be like, oh my god, you got a bug in your hair, and grab like.
And he kind of pulls away, and I mean, it almost works. And then he pulls away and kind of looks at you and goes, "What's that in your hand? What you doing there?"
What? Nothing? Oh, I hear someone calling me. Bye. Yes, Captain. And I go over to Terrence because I actually want to talk to him anyway.
I mean, and in spite of this, you managed to get some hair.
Okay.
It's just he kind of like is looking at you like, "What the hell?"
I'll call him up to the front with me to help me navigate.
Okay, that's a good idea. He keeps
Yeah.
looking back at the two of you like, "What's wrong?"
You can just say those people are weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm at my field test kit doing this thing. And while I'm doing that, like testing it, I wanted to ask Captain Terrence, did you question him about the murder that he was like questioned about?
Murder? What murder?
Didn't Agent Becker tell us about the murder? that he
There's
was involved with?
let's
Yeah, I
see,
forgot
Mentioned
about
an
the murder.
accident.
there was an accident.
But he was questioned for it, and it said there was a out of
No.
game. There was a
Up here in the hills, if you hadn't been questioned for at least one,
Okay, so all it
saying.
says is that he was involved with one of the most famous accidents in the county's history, but I have nothing to go on with that. So
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
timeout, like gameplay. Joe put it in the
Yeah.
chat. What
Oh,
happened?
okay.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so,
I can't see it, so
okay.
let's
I missed that a while back.
Oh,
I've got
Okay.
it. I can just
Okay.
pretend
Oh,
like
now I see it.
I'm telling you about it. Yeah. There was a murder of a family in the woods when Alfie was 14, and he worked at the last stop the family could have stopped. When questioned, he seemed to be a little less than reliable with his info.
Okay, so that's it. So that's the accident. Okay. Thank
Right.
you, Joe. I did not see that.
So I don't know how. I don't know anything else about it. I don't know if the murder was ever solved. Sounds like maybe not, but he's had some shady stuff going on. All right, I'm testing this thing.
Okay.
Do I
Okay.
need
So,
another
Jazz,
roll for it?
a quick question on your super rig here. Do we have a cell that's like really well reinforced anywhere in this rig?
Jazz. I think she's frozen.
no, I'm,
Oh, no.
I'm here. I'm if it's up to me, yes.
I think
Well,
that was
you
already
Okay,
Okay.
let's
established
do it.
in a previous episode too, wasn't it? Because we captured something.
That was a trap.
live.
We had a trap.
but it
Oh.
was a cage, yeah. So yeah, you're right. We do have access.
Okay. Cool.
So I'm going to assume somewhere in all this morass, we've got a trank gun somewhere. So I'm going to probably subtly load one of those just for the hell of it, as well as my usual stack of sidearm, because I'm probably not going to fire a shotgun in here because that's a hell of a thing to clean up. And Jazz knows me well enough and probably wouldn't be happy.
I would not. I would make you clean it up.
My lord.
All right. So do I need to roll to test this hair?
Yeah, and let's see. Since you are using
Biology.
tools and all the things, let's do 3d6 just because.
That's a 6.
Oh my goodness! Yay! So that is a success. Okay, so now I've got to make a critical decision here about what you find out because
Tell me.
it's not explained. So you discover there's something weird going on with him. It's what explain exactly what you were looking for again, just so I am clear and don't tell you the wrong thing.
I was looking for any indication that he is other than human. I think I would probably screen for canine, I would imagine.
Okay.
Maybe arachnid, chasing a theory of my own.
Okay, so
Are we driving through the mountains with the monster in the RV?
it's interesting because he's definitely human, but there is the canine test. There's elements of canine.
Uh-huh. All right. How are we coming on that moon map thing? Unrelated question.
Well, I mean, you can
Someone
check your
looking-
phone. You can always check your phone because it's always on your calendar. On
Okay.
every calendar. I mean, you can have that set up where you can look at the moon.
Okay. Subtly check my phone.
Okay, so you're actually. Let me check something. I'm going to check the moon for today because I'm kind of playing it like it's like
Yeah.
late October. So
I mean, not he could still be
Full moon, I think
Phase.
you're
that
last.
other one.
Yeah, moon phase for today is what?
Like,
Okay, so we are at waxing crescent. So yeah,
Okay.
you're waxing at this point.
so not.
I'm too
full.
furry to get waxed.
He might be too in a little while.
Standard eye roll at Captain Terrance's stupid joke. Okay, so I'm gonna have to like text everybody the
Yes.
results.
I am driving, so I can't see it right away.
I know, and he's next to you.
And he's next
So
to
maybe
me.
I don't text you. I'll wait to tell you. I don't think he's gonna do anything just yet.
I mean, you have to decide whether or not she's going to panic or not, or decide to shoot him right there. You know, she
I'm
probably.
assuming
I
you're
don't
gonna.
think she's gonna
Panic?
panic, but I also don't want a distraction. I
panic.
don't want to risk him seeing it either.
Right, exactly.
So I'll
Exactly.
text Emily and Captain Terrence, and then I'll kind of, since Terrence is right next to me, I'll kind of nod at the trank gun and just be like, keep it close.
So I'm assuming I'm gonna put in the whatever trank we carry for the furry critters.
Seems.
I'm just gonna go up and pop
Oh
in.
my gosh.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
With this information now, that it being canine and not a full moon, can I roll to with my book and see what fits those categories?
Sure, you can roll. Go for it.
I'm just gonna go trank him for safe measure.
I
Throw
don't
him in
think
the
that's a good
cage.
idea. There might be more up there that we might need to find or could piss off.
We can have that conversation when he's in the box. I got the evidence I need. I can trank him or I can light him up. Which one would you prefer?
We're in the car,
Exactly. Don't have to carry him
all
far.
of us.
He just wants to blow something up. That's all it is.
Well, you can't blow something up when we're in the
I'm
thing.
not
that
blowing him
blowing
up. I'm tranking him.
Fine.
Kill them all, let Anubis sort it out philosophy.
Fine. If I have to choose, you can trank him. But I'm on record as saying this. I don't like this idea.
So do I roll 2?
You know what? Go ahead and roll 3. I'm being generous. Because you want to do a thing, you're rolling an expertise, and you're using your book. Let's go for a 3.
So the highest one is a 6.
Awesome.
Okay, so it's not a critical success, but it is a success. So you're looking in your book and you find werewolves, right? And of course, most of the lore is that werewolves follow the moon and all of that, right? You find something interesting though, and
God.
it's kind of interesting. That's kind of a subnote in their werewolf section. There is something called a Loup-garou or a Rougarou that's mentioned in passing in your chapter on werewolves. And I mean, you can roll and see if you can and find more in the book about that particular creature.
Okay. Just one or
Let's do 3 again. I'm feeling generous.
first one's a 3,
Uh-huh.
2, 6.
Excellent. Okay, so success. It's not a critical success, but it's a success. So you've managed to find the you realize that it's only a couple of pages over from the werewolf because you have a whole section that talks about weird creatures, including weird otters. Yes, there are weird otters.
Like we're others.
Weird gators. Weird mice. And then there's the Loup-garou. And the Loup-garou is interesting because number one, it's not native to here.
No.
It's Cajun.
That's why it starts with the Roo. Everything down there starts with Roo before you get to the.
That's right. That's so right. It is Cajun. And it's kind of interesting because this guy can turn into a werewolf whenever he wants to. And he's not he even looks a little different than most werewolves because most werewolves kind of wolf out completely. But all he gets, according to the legend, this guy kind of like more or less bulks out and still looks like a male, but his upper part looks like a wolf. So his face turns into the wolf, and he probably gets claws and stuff too. But he also looks like a man, which is exactly what this translates out to. Luke means wolf, and Garou means a man who turns into an animal. So, yeah. Interestingly enough, he also has red eyes. So so the Rougarou doesn't actually come from the mountains, which is kind of weird.
So, how am I going to convey this information to you guys?
Now, can I trank him?
I've already said you could.
I'm going to give you like a thumbs up, like go for it, because I obviously can't really say anything to you guys while he's up there. So I'm just going to be like, let's go.
One question. Rougarous, are they subject to silver?
There is. So, are you continuing to look in the book? I'm just going to give it to you. You don't have to roll.
Yes.
It doesn't seem to mention silver in taking care of these things. In fact, there's not a lot of discussion about how to fight these things. They are akin to regular werewolves in a lot of ways, so it's possible that silver might work with them, but your book doesn't really say.
Well, I'll put in a magazine I'll grab a
Right.
magazine that's it's got a stack in there for them anyway.
Okay.
But we'll start with the tranquilizer to keep everybody happy.
So at a game, they usually are cursed people, and that's how they turn into them.
Yeah. According to what I've read, basically, the story is if somebody looks into their eyes or they get bitten by one, they become one themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So it's passed around that way. So it's a curse or it's a bite. Yeah.
So now we may have to go check on the other chickie again and start rounding up the whole damn town.
You might have a whole pack on your hands. Who knows?
That's
right.
I
get
said.
that. We're going to need to load up on some more shells.
I don't know if you have time to hunt that many.
I was going to say, can we call in reinforcements if we think the whole town is
There's
I
I
enough.
mean, you can try. I don't know what the director is going to
I'm
say.
gonna rank him. What
Yeah.
do you need me to roll?
I don't think Valerie is one, because why would she be scared of something that she is?
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think she was almost caught. I think that's what happened. Is she was almost caught. We're going to go with that story because otherwise we'll be hunting until 3 a.m, and I'm not up for that. Sorry, guys. I love you guys, but no. So in order for you to
Trank him from 5 feet.
trank him, you need to roll a 4, 5, or 6. And with the 4 and 5, remember it's success with complications. Just saying. So you will need to roll. Let's just roll 3d6 and just see what happens.
I got a 6, a 2, and a 1.
Well, you got a
Oh, thank
success.
goodness.
Well, dang. I was kind of hoping for complications. Yeah. Just to see how this would roll out. But that's the nettles
You
in me.
drank him
wanting that.
and the driver.
I was going to say, I'm next to him. I was not hoping for complications.
Well,
I
I'm the
can
GM.
re-roll.
No. So you managed to get up to him, and you get it into him before he can even realize what you've done. And then suddenly he kind of looks at you. And you can see his eyes beginning to turn. And then he totally collapses right in the chair and starts snoring. It's kind of beautiful. Does Jazz know what is going on at all or why he has tranked him?
Not a clue.
Okay. Are
Not
you going to
because-
ask?
I'm just basically going, do I need to pull over?
Nah, we're gonna throw him in the cage. Let's go to the campgrounds because we got to find out if I got to go hunting.
I explained to you guys what he is, or what I think he is, from everything, and explain to not look into his eyes and do not get close enough to bite him, or for him to bite you in any way.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. How long does this tranquilizer last? Because I do want to ask him if we're dealing with, like, what was he doing? What was
Probably a good
this?
15 minutes usually.
Okay.
Oh,
Then
wow.
I'm not going to try to revive him. I'll just wait until he wakes up.
I gotta have time
What
to
if-
prep and figure out what ammo I'm stacking because
And now I've got to figure
Okay,
out
you
what
do
I'm
that.
going
I'm going to
do.
gather more information.
This totally
Well,
went in a direction.
I assume when you go to question him, you're going to have him tied up or something.
I'm putting
He's
him in
in a
the
cage.
cell I asked about.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say maybe we can put a pair of sunglasses on him and like,
Well,
cuff him or something so he can't take them off. And that
Throw a pair
way,
of cuffs on him, lock him in the cell. I'm assuming it's like a good restraining cell. Sure, we can blindfold him.
Yeah. If there's like shackles in there, we'll shackle him so he can't grab us, and then blindfold him. So,
Okay.
and then he can't remove the blindfold either.
okay.
By the way, does this chamber have an incineration button? If not, I'm going to be
no.
asking for enhancements in the next round.
I don't think I
Oh,
can
my
build
goodness.
one that fast. I'm good, but I'm not that good.
Again, we're in the car with. Never mind.
Look, in the off time, we put wax in it and it becomes a barbecuer. We just start smoking dinner
my
on the way.
Lord.
All right, so I'm just going over and like, instead of like sparring with him, I would rather sit and wait for the monster to wake up.
Okay.
We're going to shackle him up and put on a blindfold. Then I'm going to level a shotgun with a silver slug straight at his chest.
Oh.
I don't think he's gonna go anywhere, but
one of the things
I'm-
that you read about in the book too is that one way that is practiced to to keep a Rougarou or a Loup-garou kind of imprisoned is to place 13 things in front of the place where he's being imprisoned, because the Rougarou can't count to 13.
Wow. Okay.
There's 13 screws.
Excellent.
Toss it right in front of
But we
him.
were blindfolding him. Oh, he
Oh,
can't
if
see
you
the-
blindfold or put sunglasses on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
so we can't.
So
so
we
he
can't look
look
into
at
his
us.
eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So y'all are headed towards grandfather. And y'all have gotten, it doesn't take that long to get to grandfather. So we're gonna say you're there. Excuse me.
Praise Meadow and dump him out and I can go hunting.
Ah,
I have one question to ask him before you go. One.
okay.
Is he awake yet?
Has it been 15 minutes yet? We're gonna say sure, it's been 15 minutes.
Maybe we
We've
had
done our
15
prep.
minutes. Okay, so if he's awake now,
Right?
I want to ask him how many are out there. How many like you are still out there on this mountain? Did you turn all of the missing people into you? Are they all out here?
They only changed for a few days, and then, like, it's been over a year for some of them, so some of them should be changed back.
Are they
Please.
up here on this mountain?
No, some of them left. Some of them left, so I don't know where they went. And I don't remember biting some of them. There's a lot of stuff I don't remember, so I don't know if all of them left because of this or not.
What do you
So-
mean they only changed for a few days?
There's only I only change once in a while. I mean, I can do it when I want to, but
So how
the
much control do they have, and do you know who you've changed?
I don't know. I just, you know,
Why?
they see me and why what?
Why did you do this? Why would you do this to them and then
I'm
just
hungry.
let them go?
I'm hungry and it happens. I can't always control wanting to eat, right?
So they're dead. You ate them.
Some of them.
Oh my god. Okay.
But I mean,
How many
I'm
of you
forgiven for it, so I'm okay, right?
Oh my god.
God forgives me.
You're an Episcopalian, aren't you?
You said that. I did not. For the record, I did not say that.
I'm Episcopalian. I can say that.
No, it's Catholics too. And I can
How
say
how many of you had over for dinner?
I don't invite them to the house. Good Lord. That's kind of, no. Got to keep the house
I'm gonna
clean.
shoot him in the leg with a silver bullet.
Go ahead.
Ow, shit. Oh,
Let me ask that question again.
This guy sucks.
How many have you dined upon? So since we
Well,
haven't got to that
at
number,
least,
how many have you
I don't know.
changed?
I don't know that either. I mean, I ate a few, but then a few of them are changed and ran off, and none of them are in the forest that I know of.
It
I kind of don't remember things when I'm.
So how did you become a Rougarou?
That freaking accident. I saw the accident. There was that murder in the woods, and of course, you know, I was at the last stop, and they were from out of town, and
So
one of them
Veronica's gotta
was
get-
that thing, and yeah, I got away.
So Veronica's got a good Cajun name. Is she one of yours?
No, she almost was, but no. No, I got bit when I was 14. And I hid it for a long time. And I
Wait,
did my best not to hunt people, but I had to get revenge on that family.
On that family? Because all of them are werewolves? Or Rougarous?
Yeah.
So they were all who killed them? Or are they all dead?
They all did. I got them. I didn't want them to hurt anybody else, right?
Fair enough. You realize we can't let you stay here preying on the people of this town, though, right?
So what are you going to do? Are you going to shoot me?
No.
I mean, that's what you want to do, right? You want to shoot me.
I do.
Most of us know.
I don't want to shoot you. I'm actually much kinder than that. We're going to see how far you can run for I blow the C4.
No,
Pardon?
we are not.
Is he always this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
Maybe I
we
should
gotta
eat him too.
capture the cryptid and take him back so he can be dissected and learned from.
What? What?
Vivisected.
Yeah, we're gonna
Vivisected.
No. We're going to take you to a lovely farm in the country.
I know about farms. I've lived in the country. I know what that means.
Speaking as the biologist in this group, you will be coming back to the cryptid core. You will be detained. You will be studied. And you'll be allowed to live out your life in captivity, far, 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 far away from anyone you could actually hurt. And
guess no more
like that, well,
me.
this guy over here has the alternative. So that's what's going to happen.
Just don't let him shoot me again.
Behave
If you're
yourself.
quiet on our drive back, I will do my best to make sure he doesn't shoot anything that will.
Because I tell you, he points that gun at me again, I am going to turn. And I can't promise this thing will hold me.
I'm fairly certain we can find.
And I'm
something
coming for
on
him
that. I'll be
first.
nice. I'm going to
You're not
shut
gonna
the
get
door
near
of the
anybody
box
else
and we
ever
can.
again. All right, I guess unless we want to do a sweep of the mountain, turn around and go home.
I
Do we
think
want to sweep the mountain?
I think we need to make one more stop.
Yeah.
To Valerie and
Veronica.
explain what happened so she can live her life in peace and not be a hermit anymore.
Yeah.
I
Well, he
can't
said
tell
there's
her
more
about
of it.
this.
More of them turned around town, but I'm okay with that.
Well,
Besides, I don't necessarily believe him. We probably need to check her out anyway.
And Alfie, you're not going to talk to Veronica. The doctors are going to talk to Veronica. You're going to stay right where you are.
Yeah.
I'm just going to shut the door on Alfie and we can call for an extract.
Yeah.
I think that would be smart.
And I think we should probably, set up some kind of surveillance for the town, just like not us, but, some kind of remote surveillance in case.
I think for at least a few months, that might be smart.
I'm happy to go park my side, park it on the side of the mountain for a little while. I'm going to go hunting.
And
you can do that. I got to take this guy back to headquarters, though.
As part
Well,
of
I'll ride with you, 'cause
let's
just to make
arrange
sure.
a U-Haul to pack up his things out of the house as if he's moving away.
I think that's really smart and very kind.
Yeah.
Y'all are being very kind. Except for
you're not getting
shoot him up over there. Alrighty then. So we're gonna do an extract and y'all are gonna go talk to Veronica. So we can do that and then we'll wrap this up.
Okay.
Alrighty. So the two of you, are you gonna bike back over to the house?
Yeah, I will.
Sure.
Yeah.
Tradition.
All right. All right.
I hear Mr. Boz in my head.
Okay.
The bikes have full charges again. They've been charging under the RV while we've been driving around.
I really love this setup. You guys are rocking
Not
it.
to be nighttime though, so we're probably freezing by the time we get there.
Oh yeah. Bundle up, guys. It's cold.
Again, she's not nice enough to drive over there and just stop in front of the house.
I mean, you could do that if you want to.
I can do that, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because I'm going to load up just in case.
But where are you guys, if we just call for an extract, are they going to meet you at a certain spot? Or we don't want.
Let's work that out real quick.
Yeah, we'll go to Alfie's house.
Okay.
All the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And they'll extract him there.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all drive back, and by the time you get to his house, they're there.
Okay.
The U-Haul is there. The guys are moving stuff quietly out of the house, like they're moving guys. And there is a special truck with a special holding cell, kind of like yours, with guys. And I mean, they're all armored up, and they come in and they basically extract him and place him in the other cage, and he doesn't fight. He's like, he knows he's caught. He could fight, but he's like, they'll just kill me. So, or the captain will just kill me. So I could fight or I'd just go, and I'm tired anyway. So he's gonna go, and because he's really, I think he's kind of ashamed of the whole thing, honestly. So he goes with them.
Can I, before they close the door on him, can I throw a Bible in after him?
He scrambles for it and holds it close to him.
Forgiveness.
I can still send you to your maker. We can expedite this process.
He just kind of turns away and doesn't look at you. And doesn't respond.
Awkward.
Piece of work. He'll be fun to study. He's going to be miserable.
The captain would have to come visit him, right?
Oh, wow.
Well,
Yeah,
you
he could
know,
just sit on the
I wanna
other side of the
find out
guys
if
with
we,
a shotgun.
if we do like cryptid versus cryptid fights, right? I mean,
Oh, that's horrible.
You know that's against our code of ethics. Like the whole organization would never allow that.
I don't know. Bob wrote this series. I absolutely.
I could
There's
see
a
it
shadow group
happening.
that leases out the cryptids for cryptid versus cryptid.
That'll be one of the future ones. We investigate corruption inside the CCC.
The CCC. Hey, Bob, write that for us. We would love to do that. I will help you.
I love inner corruption
I do
stuff.
too.
Besides that, we lost to Alabama this weekend. I don't want to hear about it. Get to work, Bob.
We love you, Bob. All right, so now you drive to Veronica's house.
All right. I'm going to let you take the lead because you know the folklore this time. You can explain to her what's going on.
So I'm going to knock on her door.
She peers out the blinds again and then realizes it's you guys and comes to the door and kind of opens it and says, "You're back. Is everything okay?"
Well, we found out some information. You were right. There was something out in the woods. Do you mind if we come in so we can explain to you what happened?
Okay, sure. Is it still out there?
No, it is not out there anymore.
Oh, thank goodness. Are there others?
Yes, but they're not in this area that we can see. We have set up surveillance to track some activity out in the woods. So if there's anything out there, we will come back and look. And this time I give her my actual business card and tell her if she has any, concerns with what's going on to give us a call. But that she has nothing, you don't have anything to worry about anymore.
This is so weird. This is so weird.
Actual creature that you saw is no longer here, and you were lucky that somebody came in and shook you out of your trance. So just don't have to worry about anything currently.
What was it? What was this thing?
It was a werewolf type. Just know that it's no longer out there, and you don't have to worry about it.
So it's over.
It is over right now.
Okay. Oh my Lord.
I don't want to tell her that it's
No. I wondered if you were
That's right.
going to.
Lie to the poor subject. Yeah.
I
yeah,
cannot lie. I just admitted the truth.
Well,
I need to process
game,
this.
but, like, there's no reason for any of them to come after her. So it's like
No.
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't. I think perhaps he came after her because he liked her in a way, and
that's
maybe
kind of
something else was going on. I don't know. I have several things going on in my head about why, the reasons why, and none of it is. She's gonna know anyway. Is Alfie okay? I mean, is he safe too? She asked about him because they're friends.
He's
Um,
safe.
He's
Right.
safe now. Yes.
Okay.
For
Well,
now.
thank you for coming and letting me know. I'm going to have to work on some things, I think, and figure out in my own head what to do next. And
Have you
that's
ever
mine to figure out.
talked with a specialist? Just, if you need any recommendations, just give me a call. I can probably find somebody who can help you.
Okay. I'll give this some thought. Thank you so much for coming and for helping with this weirdness. I'm just glad that we're all safe again.
We are too.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, you've been great, and we'll, I think, see ourselves out probably.
Okay. She escorts you to the door and says her goodbyes, and that's that.
Yep.
And so you have successfully captured a cryptid
Woo-hoo.
and kicked some butt without blowing up anything.
Yeah.
This is the first.
We also didn't get to eat anywhere this time, which is too bad.
I know, that's so sad.
You didn't go eat.
We've already offloaded and we can stop. There's plenty of place. We can go to the Daniel Boone Inn and go over there and do the family style.
Oh,
Okay, that sounds great.
that's awesome.
We're
Let's
not
see if
even
I've got a
sweaty
picture
or
of this.
anything.
I've got to see a picture of this.
I need to write down every place that we've eaten at here.
I swear.
When I drive back down to Atlanta, that I can hit all of them.
Let's see if there is a good
Mhm.
picture of this. There is a. It's got a good picture. Oh, here it is. I've got the website, and it has a fairly good picture of it. Let's see if I can.
We should be
Load
getting
real
all sorts
quick.
of good sponsorships out of these restaurants.
I know.
I know they should be like offering to like put us up and stuff at this
Especially
point.
the first one, the bowling alley. I mean, we mentioned that place like 100 times.
That was like
yeah.
our base, of operations that
Yep,
time. We didn't
right.
have a fancy-
So, for those of you who are interested and are travelers, it is on 130 Hardin Street in Boone, North Carolina. It is called the Daniel Boone Inn. It's really cute, and their biscuits look just
Oh my god.
ass. Oh my god!
That's amazing. You said they do family style?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see what the menu is. So, menu for dinner: fried chicken, country fried steak. I mean, it's Southern Heart Attack City. And I am all for
Breakfast
it.
is good too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Holy
I
crap,
haven't
look at that
been
biscuit.
forever and a day. Now I'm kind of motivated to go.
Oh my god, that
glazed
looks
cinnamon
so
biscuit.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, so now y'all have got your plug. So yeah, now I want to go. So all right. So
And before, like after we sit down and we've got the food, I pull out like a little sparkler and light it and like stick it in Terrence's fried chicken, just to be like, there's, it's not a great explosion, but it's something.
I appreciate the sentiment.
And then the waiter probably comes over and tells me to put it out.
Hey, it's fire.
I didn't blow up anything inside of our vehicle. You should be proud.
I'm very happy. Yes.
Grateful. Very grateful.
I was expecting the thing to get exploded.
I know, me too.
Totally. I guess we'll have to wait till next time. All right. And so ends another adventure of the Cryptid Capture Corps. You guys have kicked butt once again. I'm not sure what administration thinks about you guys yet. Wait till they get to the expense account. Oh my gosh.
We all needed that stuff.
You did. You did.
We didn't.
I didn't set off any explosives, so that offsets the budget.
That does offset the budget, and they're kind of stunned. I'm sure they're going to read the report and go, "Where are the explosions, man?"
could not have predicted that we were going to give the Rougarou a ride in our RV. So,
To be fair, that guy was shady though.
I'll be honest, until about 20 minutes ago, I didn't know you were going to give him a ride in the RV either, or that he was the one. I sort of went with it. I just kind of made it up as I went. So I don't know.
I just figured it was going to be easier to load him in the van than it was to not, because he was already kind of sketchy.
He definitely was.
He was sketchy. I
I'm
mean, he's
just
wearing
being lazy
hiking
'cause I don't have
sandals.
to drag him the whole way over or out of his own house or blow up his house. Wait, I could have blown him up in his house. Shit.
All right.
Next time.
Next time. As there will be a next time, hopefully. There's got to be more. This is too fun. All right. So we will go around. We're going to start with Tiffany this time and go around and tell where you are, what's next, and then we'll end up with me, and then I'll say the ever popular phrase at the end that we always say. All right, Tiffany, tell us what you are, where you are, and what you're doing.
What I'm doing is much of nothing. No. Right now, we are promoting our charity anthology. So if you have not read it yet, please check out Rights at Risk. It is a charity anthology that goes towards electing women in office that will fight for women's rights. You can find that at our website, outsiderpublishingcompany.com. And we're doing our first donation January 1st.
Excellent.
So
all right, SG.
Well, I'm not doing anything nearly that cool. I mean, I'm in Vegas. I just wrapped up my Gothic urban fantasy series, Death by Misadventure, at 4 books. Yes, indeed. So you can buy the whole series now. And I'm working on my next book, which I will talk more about soon. But you can always find me at sgtosh.com for everything I have going on.
Excellent. Misty.
I am appearing at Villains Con in Rock Hill, South Carolina this weekend, Halloween weekend, Friday and Saturday. I'll be at RollCon in Kershaw, South Carolina on Saturday, November the 9th, I think. It's whatever Saturday that is after Halloween. And then I, of course, as I mentioned before, I'm in charge of putting programming together for the Saga Conference. It's the writing conference for genre fiction in the Southeast, and it's going to be in March in Charlotte. And if anybody's interested, tickets are available at sagaconference.com.
And y'all need to go. It's so good. All right, Jim.
Right now, probably the biggest thing I'm pushing is the business essentials for writers is part of the story bundle right now. So if you go to storybundle.com, I think it's writers. It's one of this month's 2 charity groups. So it's part of this month's story bundle. It'll run through the end of November. So go out there and pick it up, plus a lot of other writers tools, writers books, stuff like that. That'll be helpful for everybody. I do have a couple of new things I'll actually hopefully be able to announce here shortly. So 2026 is probably going to be a lot of stuff coming out finally, because a bunch of stuff that's been in the backlog. You can come check out the stuff we're doing at Continual. Easiest way to find everything going on is jamespnettles.com. I've got some workshops we were planning to start doing in December. Looks like they're going to get pushed to January because of my schedule. But we'll be finally announcing those, and I will be teaching at Saga in March. So be at Coastal Magic in February, and there's a couple of others that are probably being scheduled here shortly. And if you happen to be in the Charlotte area mid-November, and like dogs, we do have the sheepdog trials going on here in a couple of weeks for a group I'm on the board of. So,
oh, that sounds like fun. I wish I lived closer. I do love those sheepdog trials. You can find me at jessicannettlesauthor.com. My next event is Winter Underland, which will be here in Marietta, Georgia, close to my hometown. And I'll be selling books and selling crocheted items and generally making mayhem with a bunch of other authors, which will be fun. And that'll be my last event of the year. 2026 is looking really excellent. I've got a book coming out, I've got stories that are floating around. It's going to be an excellent year. I'm excited. And I'm excited to be a part of Hit the Dice, hopefully in the next year, as well as some other things that are going on in the Go Indie Now world. And I look forward to seeing everybody here with me tonight, again, as well as everybody that's viewing right now. And I want everybody to remember one thing. It's always time to go indie now.